Marvel What If was a massive show for Marvel on Disney Plus, and it was a show that got all fans of every, franchise excited because with the endless possibilities of Marvel What If with different outcomes of certain situations that happened in the Marvel universe, that could be done in any universe, Star Wars and all that. And, other like Harry Potter and all these other franchises in DC. And Star Wars is one that I'd love to see What If have, a show for on Disney Plus. I think it would be awesome. I think it will make loads of money. And I think it will be just like Marvel, they could switch up a bit, maybe change the name. And people have had their theories about this and how it could happen. And today I think I have a certain theory of how, the events could play out and how it could happen. And it has something to do with the World Between Worlds, Star Wars Rebels, and the Ahsoka show, which is coming soon, as we have seen the World Between Worlds in that. So if you do enjoy this short video today, please like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So with this Ahsoka teaser trailer that we got yesterday, we did see in it the World Between Worlds for a split second. We see Ahsoka trying to get into the World Between Worlds, and obviously trying to get Ezra back. That's the whole plot of this show. And obviously I think the subplot of this show is also going to be Ahsoka seeing the different outcomes of, with Anakin and Obi-Wan. She's going to see all these things, which is going to be a very emotional scene for her. The World Between Worlds is sort of like the Marvel multiverse, There's endless possibilities in the World Between Worlds. As we saw in Star Wars Rebels, we did see Ahsoka actually die in Twilight the Apprentice. She did die in that certain episode, as we saw in the World Between Worlds when Ezra opened it. Ezra is the only one that has actually opened the World Between Worlds, as we know so far, before the Ahsoka show. And we see that he rescued her from that event. He pulled her out before Vader striked her down and killed her and took her out, and obviously escaped himself before all that events changed. He changed those events. And I guess that the World Between Worlds, you can change all sorts of events, There were rumours going around that Ahsoka could have been, when she tried changing something in the World Between Worlds of Anakin, she gets sucked into that world where she's fighting Anakin herself on Mustafar, which I think will be awesome to see if they do go through with that, and that is actually in the show. But I think the subplot of the show is going to be her trying to change the events of what Anakin did, but at the end of the day, everything Anakin did was inevitable. We learned that in the Clone Wars episode, when we saw Anakin's future was destined to happen. He was destined to turn to the dark side, to bring balance to the Force. And I think it's really awesome to see that this is how a Star Wars What If could happen, an animated show or a live action show. I think it would make more sense for it to be animated because, Marvel What If that is animated, and I think it would make more sense. And I think it'll be a hit on Disney Plus. I really do. I think all Star Wars fans want to see it. There's so many endless possibilities of different things that could play out in the Star Wars universe. Like, Anakin never turned into the dark side, or what if Obi-Wan turned to the dark side? There's all these different types of scenarios that all Star Wars fans want to see. And I think it would make Lucasfilm a lot of money, and I think they have definitely got this in mind. And I think this is what the World Between Worlds is here for. It can change a lot of things in the Star Wars universe. Like I said before, it changed the outcome of Ahsoka's death. There is probably a paradox in a different timeline, I guess, as Marvel says timelines in different universes. I guess it will be different in Star Wars, with the different outcomes and different universes and timelines that could play out with, Anakin not turning to the dark side. But we have to wait and see. The World Between Worlds is the main plot of that, I guess, if it was to happen. And I think that the World Between Worlds is going to be very important going forward in the future of Star Wars. I think Ahsoka's going to show that. We do see in the trailer for a split second that she is in the World Between Worlds, and it is rumoured that she is going to see the Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Like I said before, it's going to be in a very emotional scene. So yeah, I think this is going to be really awesome. I really do. I really do think the World Between Worlds is the answer and the key to an animated What If show for Star Wars. I really do think that is how they could do it. The World Between Worlds, it has similarities to the Marvel multiverse, and how What If is on Disney Plus, and I really do think that Star Wars could do the same. But yeah, tell me what you think of this theory. Do you think the World Between Worlds is the key to creating a Star Wars animated What If show on Disney Plus? And tell me what you guys think about that actually happening. I hope you have a good day, and may the Force be with you.